Hey! The cinematic Flashbacks invites you to the channel. Today we will talk about a man called Otto. Otto Anderson, a 63-year-old single man, lives in rural Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Subsequent to resigning from a steel organization, he designed self-destruction, having lost his significant other Sonia, a teacher, a half-year beforehand. During a self-destruction endeavor by hanging, Otto has flashbacks to his previous years beforehand. He attempted to join the military yet was dismissed because of his hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. He meets Sonia on a train in the wake of returning a book she dropped. During the endeavor, he is intruded on by his new neighbors, Marisol, Tommy, and their two girls, Abby and Luna. They present to him some Mexican food and request to get an Allen wrench. He again endeavors hanging himself, however the noose securing tumbles from the roof. As he tumbles to the floor, he recognizes a rose bouquet promotion in the paper that he'd put on the floor. He later proceeds to get the blossoms and visits Sonia's grave and enlightens her regarding the new neighbors. Otto endeavors self-destruction once more, this time by means of carbon monoxide harming. He encounters a flashback to a supper with Sonia. He tells her he is energetic about vehicles and admits to her that he isn't joined the military because of his heart condition and doesn't have some work, inciting Sonia to kiss him. Marisol disturbs Otto's self-destruction endeavor with a crisis, requesting that he take her and her children to the medical clinic after Tommy fell and broke his leg utilizing a stepping stool Otto had loaned to him. Otto hesitantly concurs and takes them to the emergency clinic. Otto has a flashback to his graduation with a science certification when he requested that Sonia wed him. During a self-destruction endeavor via train, an elderly person blacks out and falls forward onto the railroad tracks. Otto saves the man and the occurrence circulates around the web, and he is saved from an approaching train by somebody grasping his hand. Marisol inquires as to whether he'd take her for a driving illustration, and later they visit Sonia's #1 bread kitchen, which the couple previously visited consistently. Otto embraces a feline that continues to hang about outside. At the bread shop, he enlightens her concerning his companionship with a man named Ruben, the two having cooperated to lay out rules and request, with Otto as executive of the local affiliation board. The two developed separated after Ruben's inclination for passages and Toyotas over Otto's Chevrolets and the upset of supplanting Otto as administrator. Ruben, who suffered a heart attack, presently utilizes a wheelchair and is really focused on by his significant other Anita and neighbor Jimmy. A nearby transsexual high schooler, Malcolm, perceives Otto as Sonia's significant other while conveying papers and handouts in the area. Malcolm slices through Otto's disgruntlement at receipt of the papers and relates that Sonia was his educator, and an example of the rare type of person who acknowledged him as he was. A companionship structures between the pair, and Otto fixes Malcolm's bike. In the wake of evading a virtual entertainment columnist named Sherry Kinsey who is endeavoring to talk with him corresponding to the prior viral video, Otto lashes out at both Marisol and a Color and Marika realtor, not having any desire to find some peace with Sonia's passing. He endeavors to end it all by shotgun, however is interfered with by Malcolm, who requests to go through the night after his dad threw him out. Otto discovers that Color and Marika is intending to compel Ruben into a nursing home and take their home, after wrongfully figuring out that Anita was determined to have Parkinson's illness. Otto consents to assist Anita and Ruben with battling the organization. Marisol will not help Otto until he tells her that he and Sonia went to Niagara Tumbles to observe Sonia's pregnancy. On the transport back home, they were engaged with an accident, and Sonia became incapacitated and had an unsuccessful labor. The area was not open to Sonia, and Otto was removed from the chairmanship after a warmed conflict with a Color and Marika delegate. Otto needed to take all the land organizations out of town, however ruled against it to really focus on Sonia. With the assistance of the area and Sherry, Kenzie, Ruben, and Anita can keep their home. Otto implodes and is taken to the medical clinic, where he records Marisol as his closest relative. Subsequent to being let by a cardiologist know that Otto's heart is too huge, she snickers prior to starting to give birth and brings forth a child. At some point, Tommy sees that Otto didn't scoop the snow on his walkway. Marisol and Tommy go into Otto's home to think that he is dead, having capitulated to his augmented heart. A burial service is held, went to by his neighbors. In a letter to Marisol, Otto says that his legal counselor will give her his financial balances, furnishing them with enough cash to deal with her family, alongside his new vehicle and house.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing.